Welcome to our channel. Today we delve into the narratives of 12 celebrities who suffered significant losses due to addiction. In this compilation, we focus on individuals whose dependencies inflicted harm on both their careers and personal well-being. While some faced ongoing challenges, others managed to overcome the clutches of substance use disorder and rebuild their lives. Which celebrity addiction stories resonate with you the most? Feel free to speak up in the comments. 1. Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry captured the hearts of many as Chandler Bing on Friends. But a jet skiing mishap paved the way for a struggle with painkiller abuse by the early 2000s. His excessive substance use, compounded by a severe hand injury from indulging in video games, became evident through visible fluctuations in his weight and multiple near-death experiences. Despite his steadfast commitment to abstain from drinking while working, Perry found himself unable to recall years of filming Friends and withdrew from public life post the show's conclusion. Having invested millions in rehabilitation and medical interventions, Perry has remained sober since 2021. On October 28, 2023, Perry was found unresponsive in his hot tub and was pronounced dead.
Your point is to stop drugs and alcoholism by just people never starting?
Well, you two believe in this fantasy of addiction in which people lose...
Fantasy of addiction.
Complete fantasy.
I have a drink, I can't stop.
2. Lindsay Len. Lindsay Len, a prominent figure among teen idols in the early 2000s, is equally recognized for her battle with substance use disorder. Confronting her first overdose at 18, she grappled with alcohol use disorder from a tender age. Despite multiple arrests and 3 rehab stints in 2007, her career crumbled. Taking breaks from dwindling work and public perception, Len faced continual scrutiny. However, following a 90-day treatment in 2013, she declared her recovery. Currently rebuilding her career and enjoying married life, Len stands as a renewed role model for those grappling with similar afflictions. 3. Anna Nichols Smith. Renowned supermodel actress Anna Nichols Smith, often in the tabloid spotlight, gained notoriety not just for her fame, but also for her turbulent personal life. Engaging in a protracted legal battle for her late husband J. Howard Marshall's fortune, her financial recklessness played a role in undermining her case. Smith lavishly spent on alcohol and prescription pills, exacerbating her substance use disorder, further intensified by her son's fatal overdose. In 2007, Smith's life ended due to a mix of 9 different drugs. Her legacy, overshadowed by vice, is mourned as that of an exploited victim of her afflictions. Both her boyfriend and psychiatrist were eventually convicted for conspiring to overprescribe. Despite whatever agency Smith had in her disorder, she sadly had little control over it. 4. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, grappling with substance use disorder since confirming it at 23, saw his personal life and public image tarnished by erratic behavior. Despite a resilient acting career, his iconic bad boy persona concealed a tragic battle with alcohol and substance abuse, marked by an overdose-induced stroke and fractured relationships. However, in the 2010s, Sheen's behavior and ego jeopardized his success. Bizarre outbursts led to the loss of his lucrative role on 2.5 Men, reducing his career to self-deprecating cameos. Since 2017 committed to recovery, Sheen remains sober but faces challenges in rebuilding his career amid lingering reputation issues and ongoing controversies. 5. Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse, an iconic voice in mainstream soul and jazz during the 2000s, openly grappled with chronic alcohol and substance use disorder. That notable track, expressing reluctance towards rehab, became emblematic. By the decade's end, fans were alarmed by Winehouse's deteriorating health, evident in emaciation and diminished lung capacity. Escalating hostility and an inability to perform fueled fan resentment. Despite ongoing struggles, Winehouse persisted until alcohol poisoning claimed her life, making her a member of the notorious 27 Club. Intimately aware of her mental health challenges, she harbored a desire to overcome her affliction. Yet her journey became one of the most tragic self-destructive narratives in modern music. She died of alcohol poisoning on 23 July 2011, at the age of 27.
Completely eradicates any sort of negative feelings. And then Amy tried it with me, and it just got a grip.
6. Elvis Presley. The king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, not only popularized a defining genre in modern music, but also played a role in establishing the rock and roll lifestyle. Despite being a vocal opponent of narcotics, Presley developed a prescription use disorder after receiving pain treatment in 1967. His unique obsession with unhealthy food contributed to a weight gain of nearly 200 pounds over 10 years, altering his image as a leading male sex symbol. Amid declining health, he became more aggressive, isolating himself except for his manipulative manager Colonel Tom Parker. Presley's downward spiral culminated in his death at 42, weighing 350 pounds, from cardiac arrest. While theories circulate about his death, one indisputable fact remains. Elvis Presley succumbed to overwhelming pressure and substance use disorder. 7. Sid Barrett. Pink Floyd, celebrated as one of the greatest rock bands, owes its experimental sound to Sid Barrett, the man who initiated the journey. Unfortunately, his presence waned as he grappled with LSD-induced schizophrenia. In 1968, Barrett's increasing instability led to his regrettable expulsion from Pink Floyd. His physical and mental decline continued, reaching a point where the band couldn't recognize him during a recording session for the song Shine on You Crazy Diamond. While music royalties offered financial stability from Barrett's early retirement at 28 until his death at 60, the very drugs he believed fueled his career abruptly destroyed it. 8. Whitney Houston. Affectionately known as The Voice, Whitney Houston is celebrated as one of the greatest pop singers. However, her legacy is tinged with tragedy due to her struggles with substance use disorder, a means of coping with the pressures of stardom and personal challenges. Public awareness heightened when Houston married Bobby Brown, introducing him to cocaine, and the couple enabled each other throughout their marriage. Although Brown eventually achieved sobriety, Houston tragically drowned in a hotel bathtub in 2012 with multiple substances in her system. Despite entering rehab only twice, downplaying the issue that marred her image and personal life, Houston's legendary voice also deteriorated. Her legacy remains that of a legend haunted by the shadows of affliction. 9. Bam Margera. Former professional skateboarder turned pro prankster, Brandon Bam Margera, is known for his hilarious self-destruction with the Jackass crew. However, his more painful struggles unfold off-camera. Margera's notorious battle with alcohol use disorder has strained his personal life and jeopardized his health, even by Jackass standards. In 2009, he entered rehab for the first time, but subsequent treatments, at least 7, coincided with escalating substance use and relationship breakdowns. Despite having the support of his old crew, his volatile behavior led to his dismissal from Jackass forever. Margera's public image is now marked by belligerent social media rants and custody battles. Despite bouncing back from numerous stunts, he continues to grapple with his most perilous affliction. 10. Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin holds the mantle of one of the most successful child actors of all time, but he's also renowned for having one of the biggest falls from grace in showbiz ever. From drug abuse, legal meltdowns, and an arrest, Macaulay went through a torrid time after soaring to fame aged 10. Despite turning his back on Hollywood, Macaulay's angelic childhood self, immortalized in Home Alone, resurfaces every Christmas, with fans rewatching the festive favorite. making the actor's descent appear even darker. In 2004, a 24-year-old Macaulay's mugshot made headlines around the world when he was charged with possessing marijuana and a controlled substance without a prescription after having his car searched by police officers in Oklahoma. Then, as rumors continued to spiral about his drug habit, snaps of Macaulay looking gaunt and frail and clutching an energy drink shocked fans in 2012. While he has made a comeback in recent years, his struggles with addiction had a significant impact on his life. 11. Gary Busey. Gary Busey, the accomplished actor, faced well-documented struggles with drug addiction, notably following a 1995 near-fatal motorcycle accident. The incident heightened public awareness of his erratic behavior and substance abuse issues. Busey, known for his roles in films like The Buddy Holly Story, confronted legal problems and financial setbacks due to his addiction. Despite these challenges, he has been vocal about his journey to recovery, participating in reality shows and interviews to share insights into the impact of addiction on his life. Busey's story reflects both the pitfalls of substance abuse and the potential for redemption through resilience and advocacy. 12. Steve Howe. From 1980 to 82, Steve Howe, a standout rookie pitcher for the Dodgers, garnered numerous accolades in Major League Baseball. However, in '83, he entered rehab for alcohol and substance use disorder. Despite several attempts at recovery, Howe faced multiple relapses and endured 7 suspensions, eventually receiving a lifetime ban from baseball. Though he successfully contested the ban, diminishing skills led to retirement from an independent team. Howe openly acknowledged his life being governed by the disorder, raising questions about the league's responsibility. In 2006, at age 48, he tragically died in a single-car accident with stimulants in his system.